What do you say to someone who's spouting things off that you personally believe to be false? Now, right now in our world, this is incredibly common. Whatever the topic may be, politics or social issues or vaccines or masks, this is something that we run into really commonly. Now, let me give you a couple tips to think about. The first is respectfully ask them how they know what they know. Rather than immediately saying, that's not true, just ask the question. Help me understand where you learned that because I read something different. Also, if you find that you have differing data, tentatively share what you read or what you learned. So once they let you know where it came from, say, well, I read something different and here's where I read it and here's what it said. The second thing is don't try to convince. I mean, in that moment when the other person's saying something that you personally think is totally false, our temptation is to just immediately prove them wrong. Don't do that. Don't try to convince, as hard as that may be. It turns out that the less you focus on convincing the other person, often you become more convincing as you listen and ask questions, and as you tentatively just share your opinion by saying things like, well, here's how I see it. I want you to remember, in the end, no one is convinced under force or fighting or raised voices. I have never seen a conversation on social media where someone is mean and disrespectful and the other person said, oh, thank you so much for saying that. I've totally changed my mind. Instead, influence comes from respectful dialogue and sharing our opinions in a way that says, this is just how I see it. How do you see it? Thanks for watching. Visit cruciallearning.com/saythat for more tips and resources for how to speak up when it matters most.